talking to us.
God base guy, you can fuck my bitch race guy. You swag to the maximum. Swag on 100,000, 100 trillion. Oh goddamn base guy. Hop about my car, then I drop my roof. Look like white tie suits. That's just how I do. Then I park my car. Then I swipe your disc. Eat that white tie suit.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Alright, go for it.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. This is take 2. Because Sean didn't want to say his name.
No, because I didn't know if we were going. Sean got nervous. Bye, Brandon.
Say your name.
Little Yao Ming.
Heisenberg.
A.k.a. Sean. Yeah, Heisenberg. Thanks, Brandon.
Should I just go by Emma?
Yeah,
I don't have a special nickname, but I'm Emma.
Official big boy, you already know we here.
Dr. Feelgood going by that good girler.
So we got our second podcast. We're off the ground already.
Yes,
Yeah.
podcast.
We got Yao Ming here.
this.
He's a special special guest.
So we starting this roast now, boy?
Yes. Let's start this off right now.
All right, first off,
What are those, man?
he's got these Nikes. They're not even J's.
How long have you had those, man?
Yeah.
How long have you had those, man?
I don't know.
Get some J's, fam.
Yeah, man, I'm poor, man. I don't.
What do you mean you're poor? You're NIU, fam. Meanwhile, we're at Wawa.
Yao, how old are you? 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's 5.
He's
in
adopted.
our family timeline, Yao Ming is a 5-year-old adopted child.
Absolutely right.
Doesn't he do drugs?
He's adopted.
Yeah, he does drugs too.
Yeah.
Is that what you put as it? Me and my husband, we kind of we got okay. That's gonna sound really bad.
Yeah. By the way, Griffin and Girl are our husband. and wife.
I'm the husband because I have a beard, and she's
and
the
other
wife,
reasons.
and she's the wife
I'm
because
pretty
she
sure I have
has
a daughter.
Because
Right?
I have a job.
Are you-
yeah,
are
I'm
you-
the
I'm the
provider of the
sister.
family.
I'm
the,
your
the
sister?
sister,
Is
right?
it, are you Matthew's sister?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm related to Emma as far as that.
He's my shitty brother that I never wanted.
Oh god,
We're all
it's just because she's jealous as shit.
Yeah.
We're all one big happy family that bullies the shit out of each other constantly.
Especially Yao Ming.
Especially Yao Ming.
Especially Yao
He's in
Ming.
the roasty tonight, like we said he was going to be last week.
Remember that time you told me to go to Route 34? And I went, oh no, you told me to go to Orchard. And I went to Orchard.
I told you. I know this.
I know. I said Orchard, but then I said the one down the street, and you're like, yeah, I know where I'm going.
Because you said Orchard. And I was on a date that day.
Yeah,
and then...
hey. So, and then what
That
happened?
young date.
You
I went
called
to,
me.
Yeah, I called you, and I'm like, hey, where are you? And you're like, I'm outside right now.
And I was like, yeah, I'm
where are
outside
you?
Dunkin' Donuts. And I was like, where are you? And you're like, dude, I'm right here too on 34. I was like, bro, you said Orchard. You're like,
Yeah.
You're like,
no,
oh,
but then,
no.
hey, but then remember, also I called Matt, and I'm like, yeah, Chris is with 2.0 right now, and he's like, oh, so they're on a date right now, and he's like, dude, you should
Meanwhile,
tell him
Sean
that.
was
Yeah,
on
you
speaker.
Yeah, and then-
You
and then-
called me,
yeah,
Sean
and then I
called me, and I put it on speaker, and then what just he's like, Sean.
In your date.
Yeah, I was sitting in the car.
Technically, she drove Chris because he didn't have a car.
She had an Audi TT.
And then so
Well, now
I
we
was
know
like,
who it is.
and then I was like, I was gonna tell Chris about and make a joke about it. And then I'm like, wait, is she there? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, and then me and Jacob looked at each other. We're like, fuck.
Yeah, and then right away she's like, who's that? What are they talking about? I was like, oh, this is my little boy, Yao Ming. You know, he's the fool as always.
Yao Ming.
A little boy.
Once you figured it out, you should have just started going on a rant. You should be like, dude, have you guys,
I was going to, but like I was in the moment. And I almost broke my phone.
Did you?
You almost broke.
Yeah, I was like,
how?
I was like this. I was like,
Did you?
yeah, she can hear you. I'm like,
They don't know.
So you almost threw your phone across the room.
Oh my god.
Jacob can vouch for that.
Those were
see
fun
that.
times, man.
Dude, the roast,
Today though, Sean kind of pulled some cheeses while we were racing outside McDonald's because me and Sean were the first two outside. And we were like, all right, well, last one to the park sucks. So me and Sean being the only two that ran out to our cars. I think Chris, you tried to get in his car.
You ran up
you
to
tried
my
to
car
get in
and
Sean's
sprinted.
and Sean just didn't
I was
let
just
you
joking
in.
around.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, it's
But,
alright. We see many of those for the podcast.
But yeah, anyway, so Sean backs up but doesn't pull away because Chris was right in front of his car. But I saw enough room to where I could pull out. So I was pulling out.
Pull out game strong.
No, it was a little bit strong, but it had its ups and downs. All right, now I'll get to that.
Yep.
You'll
get better.
I heard it was a
There was
bumpy
this
ride, man.
nice young. There was this nice curb that I hadn't seen. So my car's kind of went
Nice one,
over
though.
this curb,
Nice one.
and I was so nervous. Like
As
midway
opposed
through this, I
to
was like, "Oh, my
the
front
Yeah,
end
that's
is just so fucked." But I pulled out. I was all good.
Hey.
I was like,
Well,
"Chris,
you're
is my car
strong,
good?" And
yeah.
you're like, "Yeah, you're good." And Sean was ahead of me the entire time. We were going down Mill Road, and I was like, all right, Sean's got me. There's no way, because he'll just turn in by the park, and we'll be fine. He'll get there for me. He turns into a neighborhood before the right intersection.
Yeah,
so I was like, all right, well, he just screwed
neighborhood?
himself. So I just
Pretty much, I went past
the
Kesha's house and went that way.
Yeah, I got to the park like,
Great
like
job.
30 seconds before I got there, and I was like, you just purposely lost the race.
Yeah, we were at McDonald's for a very short time.
Well, you were.
I was
We
like,
showed up early.
Hey,
We got
Yeah,
I
we
told
were
you
there.
I told you I
hour.
was gonna be there.
Yeah, I knew he was
Yeah,
going
no,
there
you
late.
said
Matthew knew.
You told Chris 3:30.
Yeah, I also said I was gonna be a little late because I had to stop by my house and
Well, I
drop
know, you
off.
said-
Come on, Yao Ming.
Hey,
That's why you're in the roast.
Yeah, I mean, second of all, man.
what?
When are you gonna get a different haircut, man? You've had that for 18 years.
It's
before.
on the logo.
Yeah, it's on the logo, and Johnny
For real
really
though.
hated editing it too.
You also couldn't take a picture. You could not take a picture.
couldn't take a fucking picture.
Hey, it was like, how many pictures did he go through?
Yeah, no, like 5, 8. That's more than one hand.
Johnny,
That's
coming
more
to
than
you
one hand.
live.
At the time, though, I was
Thanks,
during
Johnny.
class, and I had, like, every single time I did it, it was
Thanks
like a
to
break
Johnny
in my,
for,
like, marching band.
coming in
You're
on
right.
that.
Every single time I did it, the teacher always looked over, and so I was like, crap.
You should have had your teacher take the photo.
Yeah, you should have.
Hey, I'm bad at this. Can you do this for
Every
me?
time I looked at the chat during that period, it was just a blurry
Yeah,
picture
I
of
was
Sean.
But the most serious
Yeah.
thing is
And it was always like, there was some black thing behind him, and his hair's black, so it was like, it was always his hair that got him, because like, every time he took a photo, it was like darkness above him, so you couldn't trace his hair.
You gotta get that good fade on the sides. Man.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
Get
there's
that
some
shit.
I feel like
burns.
he would just look like Austin with a mohawk, but like not
Oh,
like
God,
the straight
no.
up like stupid ass looking
Like
ones,
a buzz
the, like,
mohawk?
yeah, like
Yeah,
a
like the
buzz.
really
Nah,
tall-
go to your
Yeah.
barber.
Mohawk?
Go to your barber and just be like, just
Hashtag Sean's barber.
turn me into a daddy
15.
slick right now.
Daddy
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 Slick.
Slick. Bringing
Daddy
back
Slick.
those inside jokes.
Daddy slick right now.
Should- Is Daddy Slick something that we can talk about, or is that too? Too
Yeah,
dirty?
we were saying Papa, and Griffin said that reminded him of your grandpa, remember, right? Grandpa?
Yeah, because that's what we've called him since we were kids. It has absolutely no negative connotation to it whatsoever. And then they're just like, Papa Slick or something.
Yeah, what was,
like
why
that.
did we start that? What
know.
happened? It was on combo day when we got our
Yeah,
combos.
it
It
for
was
the first
one
time.
of our many McDonald's visits that, were longer for me than just staying there like half an hour.
Hey, man, nothing
Dude,
beats.
We
we
should get
all
sponsored.
showed up to McDonald's today, and we were like, "Why isn't Griffin here already?" Like, because I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
it
a
first.
first,
Yeah.
Like, I
that
showed
is
up, I was
the
like,
first.
I was looking for Prometheus. I was looking for Griffin's car's name is Prometheus. I was looking for his car so I could park next to it because it's like the beacon. It's like the all right, all nugs park here. So I was like, "Where's his car?" And then I saw Sean and
knew
Chris. I was like,
everybody
"All right,
there
I'll
early."
park next to you guys." And Griffin is always the first person to literally almost everything, and he's the farthest away. He lives like 45 minutes out.
Step your game up, guys. Come
We did. We got there before you.
His, our pool game is the greatest.
To be honest, I actually got in Oswego.
why that's so funny.
I was actually in Oswego at like 3:15.
Sean's spitting that young truth. He's Chris is gonna die. Man down.
Chris is on the floor.
So for
He
those
is
who
currently
can't
on the
see,
floor.
Chris just kind of collapsed on the ground and is wheezing.
You need a fucking doctor right now?
I am a doctor.
I just love how you don't even say let him. You say
That's a
wheezing.
straight
He is
fucking
wheezing.
solid.
I'm crying. What was so funny? I don't even know.
Yeah, but
Anywho.
going to the park was pretty fun though. It brought
Oh,
back
yeah.
some good vibe memories.
We got
You
Chris in
didn't
there.
show up until
By the time I showed up, I drove on by, but I couldn't find a
Yeah,
parking
I went to
spot.
flag you down and you
Yeah.
just drove right past. I was like, "The fuck is
Well, I
she
couldn't
going?"
find a parking
God,
spot, and
Emma.
the guy behind me was riding my ass. So I was like, and I
Oh,
saw
okay.
you guys coming
Ew.
back. I'm like, oh, maybe they're welcoming me. And then I see you guys
Sean
getting
got
into
it.
your cars. I'm like, maybe they're leaving me. Okay.
We're like, "Oh crap, Emma's here. All right, let's go."
because we had to go to
But then we went to
Girls are
Wally
gross.
World.
Yeah, Wally
Hey.
World, Walmart. Yeah.
That Wawa.
I think that was a solid visit because
Wawa.
Johnny and I found those inflatable like chickens
Ducks.
from the Vine.
Yeah.
The duck-
On the vine. Yeah,
Dude, Chris
the
found
Duck
those.
Army vine.
Chris found
Those
those
were
boots
good.
with the fur.
I
Man.
did.
And I found these
they were so
beautiful
comfortable.
golden swag glasses, which were $5.
Griffin also found a John Cena toy.
Yeah, that was so funny.
We always find those John
Decided
Cena
to play
toys.
with that.
I
also-
had never found it like one of those where like you move his like leg and he starts like punching.
They had it when we went to Sandwich Fair last
They
week.
did?
Yeah, it was, when we were
Oh,
when we abandoned
yeah,
Zach,
yeah.
it was on the thing. Like, he had the muscles.
We
in-
should have tried to when
he got the milkshake that he
I didn't even know what that
finish.
game was for. Like, I just saw it like it was just a display of stuff. Like, I didn't
No,
even
it's
think
a
it was
game when you put in a coin.
There were a lot
all
of
the coins push
Hey,
the
did you
coin.
guys go past the one stand where the lady just kept saying "winner, winner, chicken
yeah,
dinner"?
I know that stand.
Yeah. Yeah,
You were there.
every time, every 5 seconds, even if nobody was playing the game, even the game wasn't
Yeah, we were
even
talking-
over
Yeah.
yet. She was just like, "Winner, winner, chicken dinner!" Oh,
Over and
All I can think of was
over
was
again.
Super Hot Fire. The lion was like, "What do I do after I win? I eat my dinner."
Yeah. And he had just a straight up plate.
Yeah, a plate of
rice
chicken and
down,
broccoli.
right?
Just straight up eating
Yeah, and
it.
it's funny because Zach left to go get like what was it? He wanted
A milkshake.
Like he wanted a milkshake. And he comes back with like this. Wait, we already talked about the shake. But we don't need to bring it back up again. Yeah, last week you guys talked about it.
Yeah.
Talked about what?
The about Zach's shake, his chocolate.
Yeah, he didn't
sludge.
finish it.
Yeah,
Ooh, I
he
want a
didn't
chocolate
finish.
shake
He
right
left
now.
us for like 20 minutes to go get a fucking piece of shit
Yeah.
shake, and we were just like, all right, well he's dead, so let's just leave.
A chocolate shake does sound pretty good right
It
about
does.
now, though.
All right, so we're gonna.
Wait, I
Portillo's-
thought we were. Wait, should we just like stop?
all right,
the
we're gonna stop the
podcast?
podcast. We're gonna go get some milkshakes. We'll be back. All right, guys, let's go.
2 hours later.
All right, we're back here for the podcast. I'm Matthew.
Wow, really solid.
We just cut.
Yeah, we
edited
cut out.
everything.
Emma really looked like he was seriously going to stop the podcast so we could go get milkshake.
I did.
We went to BP.
I got
But we
really
did,
excited.
Griffin.
We had that BP.
We're drinking them
Yeah,
right
man.
now, right?
BP run.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Great
chocolate
milkshake.
shake is so good right now.
We should have gone to
Slurp,
Portillo's.
slurp.
Everybody knows that Portillo's has the best.
So I had a pure college moment the other day.
What was
Did
it?
you?
All right,
Where,
so
in college?
I had. This was
Pure college moment.
pre-visit to college for college day.
Oh, interesting.
This was said Thursday, I believe.
Wow.
I had woken up. I set my alarm for 8 o'clock. Right.
No
My
way.
first class is oral comm with Bitterman, great teacher. Starts at 9:30, which means
my
that it's about a
God.
20-minute drive to get to Wawa. So I always leave around the clock.
Yeah.
Barely awake and not at all like in mind. I straight up turned off my alarm, went back to bed. I woke up. It was mid-dream, like I was in that REM sleep, bro. And I just woke up and I was like, I looked at my clock, 9 o'clock. I hadn't showered yet. I was straight out of bed, and I was like, all right, well I could either be late to my class and like brush my teeth and take a shower because I want to look good for that girl in my psychology class. But let's not get into that.
Yeah.
That looks great on the freaking soundboard.
Straight bar.
Just straight bar. Anyway, so I decided, fuck it, it's worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and shower. So I quickly showered. I got ready. I was ready in 3 minutes. I got in the shower, out of the shower, brushed my teeth, got dressed, and was ready to go.
How do you not spend more than like 5 minutes in the shower?
I straight up I'm very quick out of my clothes.
He doesn't
and
wash
very
the
quick.
balls.
Yeah.
Fix that
If you
stuff.
watch the Axe commercials, I believe that they handle those balls very quickly. If you would all watch that commercial.
You have to take your time
Axe
with
balls
it, right?
commercial.
He
No,
just pays
I-
only attention to that.
What's that?
commercial.
That's why we. Anyway, so then I get into my car.
Can't
I'm
have
ready
them
to
smell
go.
bad for that girl in your psychology class.
Sing with the jokes.
By the way, real life tip: eat pineapples. Keep it fresh.
Oh
real
my
life
God.
tip. Real life tip, man. I'm helping the people.
For all those like
tips with
13
Chris.
viewers.
Sex tips with the official.
Also,
sex-
no,
It's not quote of the day anymore. It's sex tip of the day.
sex.
Hey, also another tip from the quote of
The
great
tip.
Joshua
Get it. The
Hernandez.
tip.
From great Joshua
Oh, God.
Hernandez. Use protection.
All right, but anyway, so wow, it was like
acting like that's
9:15
an
when I
original
got in my car, and I was like,
Hold on,
all right,
Josh, you
I'm ready
guys
to
are
go.
bad.
I should probably check my phone real quick. I open my phone, and it's an email. I'm on Mobon's email saying it was Bitterman. Be like, hey guys, sorry, but I'm gonna have to cancel class for today on September 17th. And I was like,
Man.
no fucking way. This is the greatest day of my life because I was gonna be late to class. I was gonna have to wait outside the door because we're doing speeches, and I was about to walk in when someone's giving their speech, and I was like, I don't want to miss these speeches because these guys are all really interesting.
Yeah.
So I was down to listen to some speeches, but he was canceled class. I was like, oh, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I had to give a research proposal this recent week.
This recent week.
This recent week, yeah.
I haven't had to do
It,
any
it was good.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I haven't had to do any speeches.
Me neither.
But yeah,
I'm not in
I
any,
asked
like,
you about that on the
English
chat. I was like,
classes,
hey,
so-
have you
I
given
don't
any
have
speeches?
Yeah, I don't have a comms class this week
Me neither.
or this semester.
This week?
Oh, not this week.
Not just
But-
this
but
week.
next week I got that
All
class.
right, you know. But no, Matthew, you said you woke up like mid-dream.
Yeah, dude,
Do
it
you-
was
do you
like
remember
mid
the
Hey, what was that
Do you remember
dream?
the dream?
Yeah, I was at Jimmy John's. I had a headset.
course.
All right, here's what I do.
Of
I put
course.
on my headset over my head, of course, and I keep the
Over my-
headset with the mic on the right on my right ear. And during the stream, somebody, I don't know if it was a coworker or if it was a customer, saying, "Hey, you're wearing it on the wrong ear. You're wearing it backwards." And I was like, "What? I always wear it on this ear. Why is it backwards?" So they're like, "You have to put it on the other ear." I was like, "But it feels weird that way." And they were like, "No, you gotta." And then it was mid-dream. I woke up and I was like, "It's 9 o'clock."
I just don't understand how you can remember those minute details of your dream. I can remember.
I remember
a basic. Like,
If it's a
general
dream
idea
that
of
straight
my
up just sticks in your mind, like if it's the last dream before you wake up, I can remember quite a few dreams. Not every night, like most nights I don't remember anything. But if it's the dreams that like straight up, I wake up and I'm just like, "Oh my god, that was amazing."
I kind of find it funny that you're dreaming about Jimmy John's.
Yeah, it was I talked about it at work today. I talked about that dream at work because I was gonna ask out loud because everybody was around me. Nate was right next to me, and I was just like, "Hey, who was it that told me that my headset was on backwards?" I was like, "Oh wait, that was a dream. That's pretty fucked up."
Because you have like most people have multiple dreams during the night. Like there are different cycles of sleep or something like that.
Yeah, you go through a period every 90 minutes. That's when you switch into like REM 1.
I just
REM 2.
I can't remember my dreams. Have you ever lucid dreamed? Have you ever?
I've never done that. My brother said that he was training himself to do it.
Yeah,
There
there's ways, man.
There's ways
I
you can
tried.
have lucid
there
dreams.
is a free YouTube tutorial for you to learn how to do lucid dreams.
Binaural beats, fam. Listen to binaural beats.
You can
Binaural
download
beats.
it off uTorrent. You could torrent the download, and you can like learn how to like loosen and stuff. Like,
So great to know that half this podcast is just math.
Sean, what are
my
those?
dreams.
Yeah.
Who told you? What are those, man? You're not allowed.
These are
His
shoes.
niece?
Yeah, back to
Yeah, my
roasting
niece?
Sean.
Yeah, we have
Hey,
to roast
Sean,
Sean.
Yeah.
Remember when I like benched more than you did?
Hey, that's very true,
That was
man.
today.
You
That
were
was
like,
today.
you're like
That
outside
was
of
today.
I don't lift.
I'll be honest, I don't have much room to talk because I was struggling
yeah, no,
with that too.
me too, bro.
You,
yeah, me and
you were
Griffin,
actually able to
me and
accomplish
Griffin,
it. He almost fell over.
We got that same. I mean, I got a little bit of a bump.
It reminds
Oh,
me.
that's just from, like-
it reminds me of the SpongeBob thing. Where he's just like,
Oh yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
check
and it
out
just
these
sinks
guys.
down. No, dude, we got them
It's just
anchor
like a
arms.
Yeah.
Nah, see, we're all comparing this.
Not
Not
like
like
that guy
I
over
was
there.
doing. Yeah, not like that.
Hello, boy.
See, we're all comparing this, and then there's Chris.
And then everybody was like, "SpongeBob, how'd your arms get so big?" And he was like, he started doing like the fucking.
Now
like,
I'm a jerk, and everybody loves me. Yeah, shout out to
my boy Sponge with them anchor arms.
I was watching the SpongeBob movie yesterday, actually.
Which one?
David
The
Hasselhoff.
1.0 or 2?
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff one.
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff 2.0.
The Hall.
That was a
The Hawk.
No, that movie made me sad, man. When they find the crown, they go to Crown City and
Yeah.
there's
Shell City.
Yeah, and then
Is
they
it Shell
City?
dry
Shell
up,
City.
and then
Yeah,
they
Shell
show
City.
everybody
Talk about
in the
the
movie theater
Tear
like
your boy up.
Crying, yeah,
Chris,
yeah.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
like-
Talk about that hair in the
That
can,
second
bro.
movie when
The hair
they
in the
played
can?
Remember when
Ecstasy of Gold?
the king's head was
I
like,
was freaking out. Sorry. What?
we don't want to have
Yeah,
last
too
week happen again
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's what happened like
That's
all
why we-
of last week.
No, I know.
Over there, they were having their own little like side
Yeah,
conversation.
Matt was
like,
talking to
half the
Johnny like
time.
halfway through the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
All right, just so you guys know, we actually brought down the limit of our podcast to like 4 to 5 people, so that way it's not as chaotic as it was last week.
Yeah.
chaos.
But you can
chaos.
still listen to my mixtape.
Yeah, Chris's mixtape hit
2025.
Nah,
2025.
it's all about that D White mixtape, man.
Dude,
Do
so-
you-
dude, there's actually a fire alarm at one of our halls this
Oh
week.
yeah, you talked about that
I
in the
can
chat.
talk.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, someone dropped someone's mixtape.
Dude, I was so happy.
Fire, dude. When Wally gonna hit us with them fire?
Like-
Yeah, you had one
Yeah.
too,
Yeah,
didn't you, Sean?
like I was just up in my room just listening on YouTube and all that, and
Grandma.
all of a sudden, like, I get a knock on my door. Wow.
The roast.
$10.
The
All right,
roast.
$10 that Sean was actually hanging with Grandma.
yeah.
You all can figure out what that means.
That's
Yeah.
gross.
That pretty much just sold it right
The
there.
roast.
No,
You're
it
like-
technically means
you can
that
hear a
Sean,
bell
was
wiggling
really
in the
bad.
back.
The like-
roast never ends.
It technically means that Sean can't do anything normally, and because his grandma's been living with him for like
Wait,
how
No,
Just got
she
me.
doesn't
Oh, God.
live with us.
Sean just
Actually,
lives with his grandma, bro.
She doesn't live with us.
I thought she did.
She was
for a
there for
period
some
of
time.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
there.
she
for
was
some time.
there, but she doesn't live with us.
All right,
Okay.
backstory on that.
Wait.
Every time, we're not gonna explain what's going on.
You
but
wanna
like,
go? You wanna go into
literally,
that?
Over the summer, me and Chris,
Yeah.
we went on these whims, you see,
Beautiful stuff.
and we were always like,
Oh.
let's call our boy Sean. So we always called him up. He was like, hey, and we were like, you want to come with? He's like, nah, dude, my grandma's coming over and stuff like that. And it's like, all right. So we thought that was just like, we turned it into like code, like Sean, you know, he can't.
He's doing big boy stuff right
He's
now.
doing he's doing his official big boy
He's
stuff.
official big.
The official big grandma
the
stuff.
official big boy.
But it ain't so big.
Yeah,
But it
What?
ain't so big.
okay. Well,
Roast.
Nah.
Roast question mark?
No, but like,
I'm sorry.
Going back to wow.
You did it so good with that.
Should we explain
Dude,
that?
I
You're gonna
got
say
you
something.
so good
When?
just like half an hour ago when we were down here, and you're just like, because we were listening to La Chona. By who wrote La Chona again?
Tucanes del Norte.
Yeah, them.
No.
I don't want to sound like some white
Los
person.
Pi- is-
Tucanos del Norte.
I don't want to sound like
Wasn't
a
it
white
Los
person when
Tijuanas?
Griffin's like really
Tucanes.
white.
I am the
Or
whitest
Tucanos?
person.
Tucanes del Norte.
Yeah,
Tucanos
and
del
then
Norte?
I had a CD that we bought at the mall. Over the
I
summer.
spent $14 on that CD.
And you gave it to me in the car or something like that, and I didn't know
Lost
where
it.
it was. Yeah, I just straight up lost
Yeah.
it.
Got
And then
lost.
Sean was just like, "What'd you do with the CD?" And I was just like, "CD's nuts, boy."
Oh, so original.
It is. It
Nice
was
try,
funny.
Sean.
It was funny. 'cause
Nice
every-
try. That was real original.
Yeah.
Original.
Original.
Yeah. So.
Sean, you knew you were gonna get roasted tonight, man.
Yeah, I
Just-
know.
He's in the roast seat.
He's in the roast
We
seat.
specifically.
I really-
specifically.
No, I
Were you
got
just
roasted.
preparing yourself mentally all week just to be roasted?
Actually, we've been roasting him all afternoon. Like before the
We
podcast,
really have,
we've
though.
been roasting him all
Nah,
day.
you've been roasting me all my life. I don't know what you said just this afternoon.
Like, if you take a
Versus
picture when he was
elementary
born
school.
and a picture of him now, he's like way dark. Just he's getting roasted so much, man.
Yeah.
His skin color
Before and
is-
after roast.
Yeah, man.
Well
He's
done.
burnt.
man.
Oh, God.
He's well done. He's
Then
gonna
you
be
put
burnt
him
at
on
the
one side
stake.
because the roast never ends.
He's gonna be burnt at the stake too, man.
He's gonna be in. He's gonna be in the senior home. He's like gonna have like
Come on,
Alzheimer's,
man.
and he's just gonna get roasted and completely forget about it the next day.
He's hit us with so much cheese that he's gonna burn the steak now, man. He's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
burn
Wait,
the
Sean,
steak.
I forgot. I never heard the full like story about what happened when you guys were playing tag. What are you doing right now?
Oh!
Yeah, where did you
Oh.
go?
Because like here's the thing. I saw you chasing Jamel running full speed down the street, and once you guys got past like the street light,
Yeah.
you just disappeared.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
Okay, backstory on this, so you guys know, is that we decided to play freeze tag earlier, and so
Because
I
we're
was
men.
It was
We're big
Because we're men enough to the point where we don't want to die. Because Zach had the brilliant idea of going to the Fox Chase Park at like 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, nah, let's not.
Because I just
like
wanted
9.
to play Ghosts in the
yeah,
Graveyard.
it was Emma's
and then
idea.
it was
And
all
then
like,
Zach
oh my
took it,
gosh,
like-
the boundaries. We can't go to the park.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So it turned into
So we just
tag.
destroyed the boundaries, which actually was probably a bad idea. In
Yeah.
Me and Emma
So-
just hid in my car because nobody said anything about cars.
And then I
Yeah,
abandoned
and then Emma kind of got out of my car and didn't relock the door. So as soon as she got out, Dustin just hopped right in. Dustin was it and just tagged me. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, I'm
I had no
screwed.
idea.
So I just opened
running
up my
for
car
life.
door and I was like,
So-
well, I just get to sit in my. I'm just sitting in Jaeger now. but-
Anyways,
oh yeah, back to
back to
Sean.
Yao
Okay,
Ming.
so what happened was
What's left
that
of him?
Dustin obviously couldn't.
Okay, sorry.
He's going again. This is going down.
Dying.
I can't wait to watch it and see what that sounds like on this mic.
I
Yeah,
want to
really,
know
really.
how much the mic picks up on your going like.
I'm sorry,
That's the
man.
same guy.
Okay, so pretty
man.
much we know that Dustin couldn't chase after Jamel or Chris. God damn it, Chris!
Let me tell a story.
So pretty much,
What's left of it?
okay, I'm gonna try to talk without while Chris is going, but so pretty much we know Dustin couldn't catch Chris or Jamel, so I decided to go after them. So I started chasing Jamel down the street, and what happened was that, dude, can you like not do that in the mic?
Do what?
It sounds pretty bad when we go back and rewatch
Yeah,
it.
it's,
Whenever
like,
someone
really
like
loud.
goes up to
Oh,
it.
I
it's
know.
just-
I heard it, bro.
Yeah.
No, so like I was chasing Jamel, and we got to the end of the street, and Jamel just pretty much turned towards Fox
sound
Chase
great.
Park, and I started chasing him all the way down to Fox Chase Park.
See, that's what we thought.
And,
Yeah.
but then
guys were
he
doing-
came running back and like I started chasing him, and then we started just walking down the block. Like we just ran down the block and like I tried chasing him, and at one point Jamel looked back at me. He's like, "Man, dude, I hope I don't get shot
Oh
or kidnapped."
Honestly, like how much do you think you ran? Like
No,
that-
we started like jogging,
Straight
lightly
half mile.
jogging, but then we stopped and like started walking. And
Well,
then
that was probably the fastest mile you've ever
Question:
done in your life.
have you ever had a moment where you were literally
Yes.
like terrified beyond belief and you had to run away? Has that ever happened to you? Like just generally, like there was one Halloween where I was probably like 7, and in our neighborhood there was like a
Life
cul-de-sac, and they were opening the garage, or we like went to the door. His name was Matthew. We called him Little Matthew because I was Big Matthew.
How ironic.
He was a little bit shorter. Yeah. So So she was like, all right, you guys go to the garage and get some more candy. Went to the garage. They opened the garage. There was like smoke machines and stuff going on. And 3 people came out with chainsaws and masks. We were all straight terrified. I think I ran probably about 20 miles an hour back to my house.
Oh, dude, do you remember?
I
just ran 20
I didn't
miles
look
an hour,
back.
yeah.
I didn't look back, dude. I was gone. Within like split seconds, I don't remember me running. I just remember closing my garage door and just freaking out. And I think I went back outside like 10 minutes later, just straight taking as much caution as I could. Very carefully.
Hey. Do you remember the Halloween block
Inside
party
joke.
that there was like...
You went to the haunted house?
No.
The haunted garage?
Yeah, the haunted garage, and we
Yeah.
made it a plan.
Did you guys actually go in there?
I never went in there. I was chilling with Sean's family eating food.
No, we did remember because we had a plan that when we walked out of it, we all just wanted to scream and just run.
Yeah, I remember you guys planning that.
Yeah, like
That was
it was hilarious.
that was the It's Oily night. That was that same night.
Yeah.
No, but like that was,
forget.
but it was hilarious because we
forget
all
Evan.
went out. It was me, Griffin. I forgot who else. But you and I
Griffin
ran
and
out
I.
screaming right.
Just
no.
Sean with that good grammar.
But I remember we stuck with the plan and we just got out and just started screaming and running and we weren't
You
even
keep
that scared.
That's the second time in a row you dropped your phone. I'm sorry, I just had a point.
But then
that out.
like Zach forgot about
Sean's
it.
been dropping his phone.
Zach forgot about the plan, so he walked out of the garage and just waited for like 2 seconds and saw us screaming. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm supposed to scream!" And he started like flailing his arms. He's like, "Ah!"
Okay. Rest in peace, all the headphone users right
Yeah,
there.
really. So
My
what was your,
time.
what was
Story
your
time.
story?
All right, Emma's
So
story
this was
time.
either, I think, 7th or 8th grade.
Of course.
It was when, like, you know, you guys would start, like, trick-or-treating, like, right when, like, it started. So, like,
That was
3:30.
swag bag.
So you
That
could
was
go, like,
swag
all
bag.
night and get as
Jackson.
much candy as you wanted.
Hell yeah.
So I was with my good friend, no longer friends with her.
Wojtek?
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go and just
R.I.P.
throw out some first and last names.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
She's still alive, but
Rip in peace.
our friendship is not there anymore.
Okay,
Anyways,
go on.
so
Right.
we went in one of these cul-de-sacs and we were going to all the houses and we see this guy just walking his dog and we're like, oh la la la, walking your dog, that's fine. And he
Dog.
turns around and he's got like a clown mask on and I'm like,
Oh my
oh my gosh. Alright.
Did the dog
so
have a
we're
clown
just,
mask on too?
No, we're just going on with our
I mean, you're
business.
both
All of a sudden, he starts chasing us.
Oh my god.
That's fucking creepy.
Was it a
We-
real dog?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad for that
But
dog.
like, it was,
That's-
His
so
owner
what's
just
going
like
on?
took
it
him
was
down.
during
So
the
it was
day
fake.
while trick-or-treating was going on, so we're like, what the fuck is going on? So we're running,
Same thing
right?
as the dog.
So that happened. We got away, of course, because we're awesome.
Poor dog.
But the second time, I swear, there is this house that's got a living zombie in it. I swear to you not.
That's
I
pretty
kid you
creepy.
not. I was getting candy from this house, right? This was dark now. It was like,
This was dark.
This
I was gonna
dark.
say like dark time, but then I'm like,
It was
wait,
dark
what's
time.
that?
It was dark time.
It was dark.
As opposed
Alright,
to
dark
if you
time.
ever want to
Traffic.
tweet at the podcast, this is hashtag dark time.
Yeah, hashtag dark time.
No, so we were getting
That's
candy from
sticking.
the woman that's in front, and all you see is like another like little girl in the back, and all she's doing is like biting. She's like,
Oh my god, that's really
and
creepy.
I'm like,
Dude.
and we started going down the side, like down the driveway, and I'm like, yeah, we need to go home now because that
Yeah.
thing was a zombie. I swear on you.
That thing was his
Who was it?
I love
It
zombies.
was you, me, and Dustin just got really freaked out tonight for a
Oh,
second
okay.
because
So do you know the little pathway we took to go to
Yeah.
Fox Chase Park? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the
yeah.
house, there was a
yeah.
house in front of us,
Yeah.
and there was a
Spoiler.
minion. Okay, we didn't know it was a balloon,
That,
but there was
that
a
freaked you guys
freaking
out.
no, no, no. You don't know what
Here's the
happened.
context.
There
Here's
was
the
there's
context.
the minion balloon, but we didn't know like that was actually a balloon. And
Wait, alright, keep
It
in mind it's like 9 at
yeah,
night, it's dark.
We didn't
This
even
house
know.
had
It
one
started
light on.
moving,
Yeah.
Yep.
and we had no idea there was a
It-
balloon.
It looked
And
like
we're-
its arm was like waving across
Yeah,
the
and
window
us.
really slowly.
Oh,
I'm just
I
like,
can see how
I
that
saw it
is.
moving. I'm just like, oh my god,
Yeah, no,
that
we-
is disturbing as hell.
I think
That's
I heard you
It's
say that because I was
disgusting.
walking just a little bit ahead of the back of the group.
I was
Yeah.
with Chris. I'm like, dude, how did the minion thing get up there? And then we saw him moving. We're like, oh crap.
Yeah, dude.
It's so weird.
My heart dropped when I looked at it at first because I thought it was a cat, and I was like, "That's not a cat." And then, as you said,
I
I
just
saw
must be
an arm. I was like,
oblivious,
"Oh
but I
my
didn't
god,
see
that
it
thing's
until you
alive!" And I was like, "Oh wait, no, it's just a
We
minion
were walking
balloon."
up.
Driving home at night, sometimes
It's
you have to
everywhere.
kind of like watch out because
Yeah.
Watch
there,
out,
there,
watch out.
there are some like
Randy
fucking
Orton's out there.
creepers on the road. Like that old saying where like nothing good happens after like midnight.
2 a.m.
It is completely
Yeah.
true.
It's 2 a.m. Nothing
It
good ever
is
happens
really
after 2 a.m.
true. I know
That's the
some.
quote.
I know some people who have had to do long drives like late at night across country.
Oh yeah,
And-
I have a
Oh, yeah,
story
those are
about
the
that.
worst, man.
I have a
And
story about
scary.
that.
There are some people who like just straight up. I don't know if they do it for fun or if it's like a serious thing, but like they'll have different random cars just pull up right behind them and just ride them with full brights on for like miles and miles
Yeah.
and miles. And that's like really creepy. That in that situation, you don't stop driving and
No,
you
of
call
course
911 and tell where you are.
Yeah, have them.
That almost
Yeah.
happened to me once because I was driving home at like midnight away. It was like last year or something like that.
Oh, okay. I'm no longer worried.
I'm no longer worried. I was all the way last year.
All the way back like last year. I'm moving my arms to the left.
He
'cause that's
didn't even
where
have a
last year
beard back
was.
then.
Yeah, last year was.
It was
to the left.
pre-beard.
That's
the
why.
it was
That's why he was.
Yeah.
That's why this
But-
happened because he didn't have his beard.
There was some random dude just on the road, and he just drove up right behind me, and he was behind me for like 10 or 15 minutes, and I was getting really close to home. I was getting close to the point where, like, I would have to not go home and just keep driving around 59. So...
She did it first.
Carry on.
Because he was looking back there like there was
But-
gonna be a monster popping up, and I was
Guys,
like,
we
we
started
need to calm down.
podcast.
Because we're all telling like scary stories right now.
Oh, I have one.
So-
Like,
Oh, this is the
Sorry,
Halloween
keep
edition.
going, Griffin.
but
that's
then-
what I was thinking right now.
Then
like,
he
this is, like,
finally
seriously.
turned, and I was just like, oh, thank God, I'm not going to get murdered tonight. That's nice.
I do it all the time. I like take like different routes to my house because I'm like, I need to make sure
Okay.
you're not following me.
So you know how you're talking about like cars being what you should be worried about?
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you a story about a horse. All right.
What the hell?
Me and
all right.
Kevin
Off
were
track.
coming back
Oh, of
from
course it's
from
Kevin.
Illinois State, right? We were coming back. It was like 2 in the morning.
That's
right?
not a
Nothing
good
good
time
ever
to be
happens after
driving.
2 a.m. We were driving. There's just this thing standing in the road. We're like,
That's
the
fucking-
fuck
I'm
is
gonna bet
that?
it's a horse.
We were driving. We came up to it. It was a fucking brown horse with black hair. It was just standing in the road. It was looking straight. It didn't look at us. It was like standing. Like, here's the
the
road. All right, I'm
heck?
going like long ways right now, right? It was like facing the front and the back side. How do you explain it? It's like a 90-degree angle with this horse and this road, but it's
He
like
was
in the middle of the road.
perpendicular.
Perpendicular. Thank you. I'm
Perpendicular,
not
there
good
you
with the English. So
You fail
yeah, that's
English,
mad.
that's impossible. Yeah.
so this so this horse is just perpendicular to the road in the middle of this road, and it's just looking straight.
Do you
We
know
tried. We
that it
sat
was a-
there for literally 30 minutes.
Oh, you didn't just drive past.
No.
You just said, Jesus, that's really creepy.
We were about to call
Fucking
someone to move this horse because this horse,
We were.
it was asleep with its eyes open.
Really?
I guarantee you, because after
Yeah,
about
that's
like
what
the
I
20-minute
said.
mark, we kept honking our horn at it and everything. Like we thought maybe if we got a little bit closer to it, it would move. It was like frozen.
Did you
This
see-
was so scary, dude. I thought that someone had trained this horse to like stop cars, and that's how people die, bro. Me and Kevin were
Yeah.
starting to freak out, and then
So
the
I was
horse
smiling.
like,
It's like that's how people die.
like when we were
Could
coming home from the
easily drive
expressway. It's
away
like, what do we
from
do
the
now?
horse.
We die. But anyway, so then this horse like just jolted, like it jolted and just walked away. And we just sat there and we just watched
Did
this
you-
horse walk into the night. And we're like,
Nice,
that was
nice.
the creepiest.
Were you
fucking
able to
shit.
look at its eyes? Because if they were glazed over, then yeah, he was sleeping while standing.
Well,
up
we had
with
the
his eyes
we had the
open.
headlights on, so it was kind of like shining,
Yeah,
so we really
okay.
couldn't tell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that was
Chris,
just really weird.
Chris, do you have a scary story?
Oh, do I?
Spooky.
Spooky, scary.
I want to go next.
this-
By the way, I have
This
a
can
good
be
one.
like Ghosts in the Graveyard.
This is,
We're
we're
just
gonna
going in a circle?
We're gonna call this Broast in the Graveyard.
Broast in the graveyard. That's
So-
for real.
Yes.
This one has to do with my mom, but
Oh,
every
Shout
time
to my-
we go to Mexico, we drive there,
of course.
and just when was it?
Oh yeah.
A few years back.
Drive to
Long
Mexico.
A few years back, on our way back to the U.S., we already I think we're already in the state in Illinois. We were going back, and it was like I think it was like 2 a.m. It was like January, like it was cold. It was like below zero, and then we stopped like at those rest places,
Yeah.
and it was just like it was just completely empty. Like I was asleep. Me and Freddie, my cousin Freddie, were on there.
Yeah, Freddie.
We were asleep. We were knocked out. It was like 2 a.m. Nothing good ever happens 2 a.m.
Yep.
Of course.
That
So
thickness.
my mom
dedicated to
had to
Fred.
go to the bathroom, so we stopped there, and she got
Uh-oh.
out, and then there was no one there. Like my parents said, there was no one there.
That's
and,
the risk.
She went into like the girls' bathroom, and of
She
course,
thought
you
she
know,
heard some shit.
No, she went into
She-
the guy's bathroom.
Nothing good ever happens. Thanks for
Anywho.
interrupting official
Anywho.
Big Boy's official story, bro.
yeah.
This
bro,
is
please.
official trademark symbol.
Anywho,
Yeah.
so usually she went to the last stall because why not? It's the biggest stall.
Yeah.
And then she went there,
Those are the
and
nicest.
she said like she got there, she went and started doing her business, whatever girls do in there. I
Hanging
mean,
out with grandma.
Girls don't poop, so I don't know what they do.
I know.
But
Man, I guess I'm the only female species.
All right. Emma's lying. She doesn't poop. She doesn't even know what poop is.
What
yeah,
is-
I have no idea what
story.
happens at my
I'm just
answer,
everybody
but I
poops.
guess it's not poop.
No.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Sorry, continue.
So
Continue.
she was at this stall, right? And then she says the door like just swung open, and her reaction was to just stop it. And then she stopped it, and she said like, we can hear the people, but she
No,
stopped
no,
the door, and then she said like she could feel like someone pushing against it. And at first she thought it was like one of us like pranking her, and she was like yelling us at like I don't know about us to stop in Spanish, like "Párale." And then she said she looked under, and she said she didn't see any legs or anything. So then she right away she started freaking out. At first she thought it was probably like a serial killer or something. So then
She didn't see any legs.
Then, like no, there wasn't any legs under it. So
Ooh.
then like
Some dude floating,
So then like I don't even know if she wiped or
ghost.
anything, honestly, man. But she like it stopped, and then like she
Broast
just
in the Raveyard.
she just like
Broast
got
in the
ready, got
Raveyard?
out, and then she said she like speed walked out of there. She said she didn't even want to look at the mirrors because like
That's pretty
nuts.
I have like
What if like
she
Bloody
said that.
Mary was just like
Yeah.
chilling in the mirror, just like,
But it's
what's
not
up?
the end of the story, fam. It's not the end.
shit.
So that happened, and then like she came out running out of the like stall or whatever, like out of the rest place, and my dad like when she got in the car, my dad was like, "Wow, yeah, it's really cold out, right? You had to run here." It's like, no, she was like, I just got scared in there, and then my dad was like, really? And then like she would just talk about this like every single day. She was like traumatized by this, like she said she would have
Straight
nightmares like
PTSD.
for like a
Oh,
week.
that sucks, dude.
And then like next time we went to Mexico a year later, on the way back, as we were passing it, we were passing that same place like a year later, and Mom was like, yeah, that's where they scared me. And then like she looked it up, we saw the name, and she looked it up, and it turns out like we found a news article that a girl was killed there. In like the
Dude,
same
that's so
stall.
That's
At
some
the end.
Twilight Zone
Like,
stuff.
oh
she
my
got killed by
God.
a serial killer like at the same stall my mom was in.
Griffin's
And then,
face right. Don't move.
And then yeah, that's basically it. My mom
Oh, shit,
my mom
that's
freaked out.
Crazy.
And now
Do that again.
we're never stopping at rest stops. So lesson of the day: never stop at rest stops unless it's stop at gas stations, fam. Gas stations if you're going to Mexico.
Dude, gas stations are even sketchy though.
I don't
Oh,
really.
nice.
I
Nice.
don't think
Nice.
I've ever been to a rest stop when
But
it's nighttime.
at least-
I usually only go during the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Here's the thing about gas stations. At least they have like other people in them.
Yeah.
Whereas rest stops, it's just straight up. You just have to go in there. Like I couldn't
freaky. Oh
because of that stuff. That kind of stuff, being on the road after 2 a.m. and have all that creepy shit going on, I couldn't be a truck driver. I couldn't.
Oh, dude.
Hell
Matt
no.
straight up got
my
literally the
grandpa
scariest
was
story
a
I've
truck
ever heard
driver
in my
for like
life, dude.
40
Which one?
years. I don't know
Dries.
how he did it.
No, like which story?
Drizzy had
I don't know
some
how he didn't get
serious
murdered.
paranormal shit go on.
What?
Like mid sleep, Matt. Like I'm sorry, Matt, if you're listening to this podcast, and I totally butcher your story. He like
Drizzy.
woke up in like the middle of the night, and he was like super dizzy. There is this
That's
point
called vertigo.
during your sleep you can like wake up and you're super paralyzed, like because you're
Sleep
still
paralysis, yeah, dude.
when you get out of REM
It's
sleep, if
fucking
it like
real.
gets interrupted, because that's when your body's the most asleep. Like it's every part of your body is completely shut down except for your mind.
Yeah.
So like he woke up and he could have sworn he saw like this little thing, like this face, like on the ground,
It was like a troll.
like just staring at him.
Yeah.
With like a giant
I've
grin
had
on its
things like
face.
that happen.
And yellow eyes.
and,
Yellow
then,
eyes.
and then it approached him, like it got close to him, and he couldn't move, and he was like freaking out, and then woke up the next morning, and like his
freaking
door
out
was
over
parked
here,
up,
man.
his door's never open, and it was just Griffin's dying. Griffin's
He
so
really is, though.
freaking out right
He's
now.
drowning.
Try to fan him.
Drowning.
It was
It's
so bad.
working.
This
Oh,
we
yeah,
talked
dude.
about this at Rizzy's
Yeah.
house during the best summer of
And
life.
campground.
hands
Campground.
down. Yeah, he talked
That
about it
is-
at the campground too. But yeah, he was. I must have been asleep at that point already.
I think you were awake. You were
Yeah,
awake.
No
there
way.
there
Yeah, you
are
were.
so many, like, a lot of people have reported that happening where they
You see
wake up
something?
when they're in that state of paralysis, they look and they see something.
Shout out to my boy
Like
Sigmund
a
Freud.
demon or something.
Yeah,
Something
like
negative,
there's a
negative.
there's a subreddit, and I don't go on Reddit that often, but this is one of
you
the
used
ones that I used to a lot back in the day, but like
Back in the day.
Back in the
back
day.
in my youthful
It was
days.
yesterday.
My youthful
Back in my
days.
It was last year, right?
I still go on it every so often
was
because there
last year.
are a few subreddits that I do like going on, and one of them is called No Sleep, and you can kind of guess. And there are a lot of sleep paralysis stories
That's
on there,
mess, dude.
where people just see not only just trolls but like straight demons
Yeah.
out of like fucking Slender Man or
Thank
something.
God I
like
never
It's
had that.
Crazy.
I had a dream where I was having a birthday party when I was like 6. Everybody ended up dying, and my mom opened up the pantry, and like velociraptors were flying out of it.
Dude,
Dude,
did you
Yeah, dude, no,
did you watch Jurassic Park before going to sleep
No,
that night or
no,
something?
I didn't. But I ran upstairs to my bed. I don't know how I got past. There was a Wolverine that pounced on somebody and killed
That's
them while I
weird,
was trying to
dude.
run up the stairs.
That
I got
is
into
me.
my room, my door was closed, and I was like
me.
hiding, cowering under my bed or in my bed, and my door just opened. A velociraptor like walked in and just
Velociraptor.
stared, like it panned its head at me, and that's when I woke up. I was like, man, and guess what? The next week, same dream.
Dude, you should have
But
done
my psychology class, we had I tweeted out a few days ago saying that my psychology class was having straight up just a dream therapy day.
Yeah.
People were talking about like dreams and stuff and what they mean. And if you have like the same reoccurring dream, that means that because like the most popular like thesis that's going on now, theory about why we dream, stuff like that, is to like it's all about like survival and like stuff like simulating like the stress that goes on in like your daily life.
Yeah,
So if there's like a problem that's like
Similar to
reoccurring, if you have a dream more than once, that means that same problem that was like that you were facing before, you still have it going on.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I heard some pretty messed up
there's-
stories.
There is one kind of like I don't remember many dreams, but I remember this somehow because it was all the way back when I was like 6 years old.
Dreams.
I'm not sure if we had like.
Welcome to the Dream Podcast.
Yeah, remember. Welcome to our spooky.
Welcome to the
Nightmare
Dreamcast.
Dream podcast.
Not sponsored by Nintendo
Again,
or
this
whoever
is why we
made
should
Dream.
call it Broast in the Raveyard.
Broast in the Raveyard. Exactly.
We're keeping it.
Yeah, but spoopy. But I don't want. I don't.
Who's got the ecstasy?
But I don't. But I don't remember. Or no, I don't know how I remember it. But I'm not sure if we had eaten at Famous Dave's
Ooh, I
that
love
night.
that place.
Famous
It's,
D's.
it's okay.
Famous D's nuts.
Oh,
But there are so many better barbecue places, man.
that is true.
Dreamland
Don't
Barbecue
lose
in Tuscaloosa is the best place.
Speaking
of
of
all time.
dreams,
Yeah, but
Hey,
anyway, the dream was we were in Chicago, and all of a sudden there was like we were watching the news, and there was like a giant Famous Dave pig attacking downtown, and like we looked out and we saw the pig, and it like took out like a building and it threw it on the ground, and it was so fucking weird.
Swinezilla right now.
Yeah, and then I woke up and I'm like, what did I just
Hashtag
do?
Swinezilla 2015.
And then I just remembered it like about a year ago or something
About
like
a year ago.
that. I knew that was coming.
It's
too.
a-
I'm gonna stop putting
But-
my voltage up on the.
And I was just like, what? How? Why did I dream that? That's fucking weird as hell.
Why is that a thing?
No, but anyway, there are a lot of better barbecue places. Maybe that's why I hated Famous Dave's so much that I dreamed
came
it
back
was
to haunt
it was
you.
a
Famous
mon-
roast.
it was a
they're like, you're
monster.
gonna like Famous Dave's.
careful about
Until
the
I
table.
found
What?
like
Be careful because you're shaking the table.
until I found the correct barbecue place, I would not.
And what
What
the
was the
fuck-
correct
What
barbecue
was
place?
this place?
Dreamland
Oh.
Barbecue.
Oh,
my boy.
okay.
Just like this podcast.
That stuff is.
What? It's good. We're gonna turn into a barbecue
Who asked you?
podcast now.
Who asked for your opinion?
Bro,
It's freedom of speech, bro.
says
Free
who?
speech.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Oh, his mom's right.
Says his grandma.
Bringing back the jokes.
Yeah.
Oh man, setting it up.
Yeah, but-
That assist. Got that dunk.
yeah. We were talking about creepypastas earlier. Actually.
Yeah, we were at the park. I was listening to my Interstellar
Pastas?
music.
Creepypasta.
Thinking
like
about
pasta.
how
Do you know what
amazing this
creepypastas
past
are?
like
Slender
3
Man
or
is-
4
Oh,
months
Emma
has
doesn't.
been.
Emma doesn't know what creepypastas
Slender Man
are.
is an example.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Slenderman, Jeff the Killer.
It's
kind of stuff.
basically.
I've only heard of
It's,
Slenderman.
it's like internet scary stories.
Jeff the
Oh,
Killer
that-
versus
that,
Slenderman is probably
that-
one of my
Wait,
favorite
Slenderman's
Slenderman's
mouse
an
puzzles
actual
of all time.
story?
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an actual story?
What is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Slenderman is based off
Yeah.
creepypasta.
I didn't know that. I just knew the game.
He was created
The
due
game,
to
yeah.
a competition to create a creepypasta in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, the game was.
Yeah.
What's the
yeah,
actual
that was
story
good.
behind it?
He
Like,
just.
but-
Well, I would have to look it up. I can look it up.
There was a-
we
we
don't.
should
We
look
don't.
it
We
up.
don't have.
It was just
Ben, we'll
like
do that
There was a
later.
funny one I
That's
saw.
for our viewers to go ahead and research.
But we should have our own like link dump or something like that. where
Yeah, we can put a link in the description
In the
for the page that
description.
describes what's the origin story of your boy Slendy.
Dude,
Your
I
boy
saw funny origin.
That has to be a Twitter account. I'm gonna find that right now. Your
Yes,
boy
Slendy.
Slendy. Here,
Yeah.
you're on my
Dude, I saw a funny thing on Facebook for his origin.
on my
He's like,
card.
the
There you go.
pages were actually like
Good.
pictures of like his son made. It's like, oh son, I'll just put this on the tree,
Oh,
and then
yeah, I
they
saw
watch
that.
it, and then
yeah.
a guy takes it. He's like, oh, don't worry, son, I'll go find the guy and ask him to give it back.
Yeah, that's definitely what he does when he kills you. Is just give me back my son's picture.
No, the one thing that I was gonna say earlier, Chris, I don't think you're on my Snapchat, but I think you guys are, and I don't know if you guys saw it.
Is it your sister?
No, it's not my sister. When you go to leave my best friend's house, and you're leaving between the times of like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock, in between that span, and you're listening to a certain station, for us it's 101.9, and you pass by this house that has like a bunch of Indians that live in there,
I've heard
it
that.
screeches out and goes into Indian music. But it's not like like.
Oh my God!
Sorry.
Jesus Christ! Wow, that's
it's straight up like scary.
Wow. She does that, bro. That's why she's here.
Music.
I've heard about that.
She's here for that no chill roast.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. If I offended anybody, I am sincerely apologizing.
I
love Indian food. I do.
Okay.
But it's like you drive right past it.
It's like eerie
plays
music.
it,
Yeah.
and goes back to your original station.
I've heard about that.
Be aware. It's really scary.
Where is that house?
Over by off Grove. It's like not before you hit Morgan Crossing. It's like right by Prairie Point.
Oh, okay.
Kinda.
I don't go in
Yeah, but
that neighborhood.
Matt's got a gun now, but it's not real, viewers. We're
don't worry.
Don't worry.
He's not gonna kill anybody.
Down the stairs, or is that just me?
Dude, you're being
I just
paranoid
heard
because
him.
of all these
That's
stories.
because we're
Yeah.
telling all
Me
these
and
scary
Chris were sitting
stories.
looking at the stairs because we thought.
Bro,
someone
I
was
got
down.
so many scary stories about Mexico. I think I told some.
Oh yeah, you were telling
you-
stories like crazy.
You have so many
We have
stories.
so many
Hey, did you
stories.
see
Mexico,
El Chapo?
my
Hey, did you
boy.
see El Chapo?
No,
Mexico.
Mexico,
God.
my boy. They got stories. Oh
Dude,
boy,
everything in
they used
Mexico.
to kill people where my grandma lives. There used to be a mansion like where like
Oh,
where
yeah,
the rich
One
guys
story
live.
I remember.
Where in Mexico is it?
Angamacutiro, Michoacan,
Where's that?
in the
So,
south.
like,
All right, we're at the
south,
45-minute mark, so
Yeah, man. Like where my grandma lives now,
Yeah.
like the whole block used to be like one place, one mansion where a rich guy lived, and that's where they've killed people. And so whenever like we go there, we always hear noises and stuff. But like I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill. You know, avoid all this unnecessary stress. And I just go out and buy food and tacos and whatnot.
Most of the Mexico stories that you tell are the ones. You said like you were gonna go slaughter pigs, and you're like, nah, man, they're already dead when I got there.
Yeah, well
And then
that's
the other one,
that's not a scary story. That's a
the other
real
one we
life
got
story.
mad at because we're like, dude, did you ride an El Señor? And you're like, no.
Yeah,
They were-
I'm too big for them, man.
Yeah.
Well, they could probably carry me, but
that's how we were gonna ride into prom. Remember?
Yeah, we were gonna drop
El
off of
Señor
Death.
from
Or like-
fucking.
Yeah, we were gonna have El Señor
Red
like
Dead
come out like
Redemption.
with
Hey,
parachutes
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, in
and
case
land-
any of you don't know, El Señor is a donkey mount you get in the game Red Dead Redemption.
He's like the
We are not
shortest
sponsored by
donkey.
Rockstar Games.
we should.
No.
We
can't
should
be.
be.
We should
You
be
guys should
sponsored by-
sponsor us for free and
Same
not
with
charge us
McDonald's.
anything.
McDonald's. should
Yeah, we
sponsor us,
got your
man.
combo, and we actually brought you more business than you could possibly believe. So you owe us.
You should actually be thanking us publicly.
And if you
I
copyright
expect-
this podcast because I mentioned your name, I'll find you. I won't find you. I'll get Zach or someone who has the
Liam
balls
Neeson
to do
right-
it.
Liam Neeson right now?
Liam Neeson.
Yeah,
Oh.
I will.
I'll get Liam Neeson to
if you're
come
doing
find
this
you.
Don't
podcast,
kill you.
was that a good impersonation of you?
Oh God.
I don't know if I liked Liam Neeson at his best in like Taken or anything, but I did like.
I
him
never
a lot.
watched Taken.
I've never seen any
Taken
of those
2 or
I
Taken
I,
3.
I liked him
Any
in
of them.
I liked him in Gangs in New York.
I liked him.
I liked him in
Dude, did you
Clash
have,
of the
have
Titans.
any
You better
of
not say The Dark Knight, my boy.
Clash of the
No,
Titans
I wasn't
is
gonna
good.
say that.
Okay.
I was gonna say I liked.
Well,
him
actually,
in-
that was Batman
I like
Begins.
Liam
Batman
Neeson in
Begins.
freaking Star Wars, man.
Oh yes,
Yeah, bro. Freaking
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon Jinn. That was his
Qui-Gon.
best, dude.
Yeah, no,
He got that force.
That was before he
He
was
got
in
that
Gangs in New York.
force.
that young.
And in
force.
Gangs in New York, he was in it for like the first like 10 minutes before he got killed off.
Nah,
Yeah,
Matthew,
it's like-
Spoilers, even though
Matthew.
the movie is like 12 years old, it's like, you know.
Matthew, no, the best movie
I'm
with Liam
Gurr.
Neeson. Okay, hey, you know what? Calm down. No.
Hey, Girler.
I'm sorry, I thought you were in the roast seat.
Girler. Girler.
Fine. Hey,
Girl, it's like your sister. It's like girl.
Yeah, what
She
the hell?
flips out. Like we were on
Every
Uber the other day,
time.
and her sister came up to the mic and was like,
Girler.
"Is that girl?"
Yeah,
And I was
what
like,
the hell?
"Hey!" She's like,
You,
"Girl."
okay, I was done like with you guys for like an hour, and then she was like, "How's Girler?"
Oh God.
He's probably fine.
Yeah, no, Matthew, the best Liam Neeson movie, freaking Battleship.
Oh, yeah.
the biggest waste of a character ever seen since probably. I won't say Bryan Cranston and Godzilla was a waste because I thought his character did perfect for what it did.
Oh, is
What
that
was
the guy
necessary
from
for
Breaking Bad?
What time do we gotta stop?
We got more time. We got about another 15 minutes or so.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Go to
Anyway.
an hour.
God, what was about an
close,
hour
though.
long.
Hey, no, freaking Angry Joe's review for Battleship the game.
Oh my God, that was so.
Angry
funny.
Joe has
not
some good
sponsored by
reviews.
Angry Joe.
His review of Sonic Free Riders made
Is
me
probably the
but
funniest thing I've ever seen.
It makes me want to actually play Sonic
Yeah,
Free
dude.
Riders, but we need
it's
like
so
a Connect and like a
Hey, I
board.
got
He threw up on camera.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
he did.
He threw up on camera because it was so disorienting for him.
You're on camera.
Either
You're on
that,
camera.
Either that,
Another
or he got
reference.
the giant purple dildo for Saints Row 3.
Hey, he made other Joe. He made other Joe.
He made
before.
other Joe go get it. He didn't want to do it himself. He made other Joe.
He
He's like,
just
Is this
came
what you
in,
want?
he's just
Is this
like,
what you want?
want?
No,
He probably still has it.
I know.
Oh, for sure.
He probably does. And then
Oh no, he talked about
like,
returning
later.
it. He talked later about returning it, and the guy said, "Yeah, you can just clean it
Oh,
off
yeah,
first."
yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
"No, I'm not gonna
You
use it." He's
returned
like,
it.
"Yeah, just
Yeah,
clean it
yeah,
off."
yeah,
He's like,
just
"Yeah,
clean it
whatever,
off."
bro. Just clean it off."
Wasn't there a whole controversy with Angry Joe in his comments
About
about,
his-
Nintendo or something?
Yeah, well,
like
he has
that?
comments
Oh,
about
no,
everything,
he
dude.
has-
YouTube, Xbox,
Yeah.
everything. It's just an angry rant. He does it.
Everyone.
Yeah, but
But there was one time where like
Rooster Teeth mentioned
called,
them,
Yeah,
yeah.
called him
Mentioned
out or
it.
something like that.
everybody's
because,
calling him out. He created such a controversy with that
because
video.
he didn't like Nintendo's
Well, nobody does.
YouTube
Yeah,
policy
no,
or something
it's
like
not.
that.
Yeah, sorry,
yeah,
Nintendo,
yeah,
but
it's
your
'cause
whole
they have-
policy on that is really dumb.
Yeah, because they
Yeah,
put a
that's
lot
true.
of copyright.
Oh yeah,
issues
if
stuff
you
on there.
use any footage, sound, well, how it is for almost anything nowadays.
But like they're really strict on.
Oh yeah, Nintendo. Sorry, but you messed up.
Yeah.
Now you fucked it up.
rest in-
You're done.
Now you
Rest in-
goofed.
fucked it up.
Speaking of Nintendo,
God damn
rest
it!
in peace. That who's the dude that
Go and sound
died
like that.
from Nintendo recently?
That dude from Nintendo
Oh,
recently.
yeah.
That died before E3 or whatever.
Yeah, it was some
The
some
president,
Chinese
was it?
guy. I think.
He,
Yeah.
Japanese.
What was his name?
He was the developer for a
Yeah.
lot of their
Yeah, I know.
games. or
Rest in
something like
peace.
that,
What's
yeah.
his name? It's like
That one
I don't
guy.
remember.
That one
start with an
guy.
S. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about that Pokemon tournament that was going on? That was
Pokemon
under
Go?
threat from people with guns. Like there was some dude like one of the biggest like
I heard about
Pokemon
that.
people
Yeah.
was like he
Yeah,
got
the guns.
expelled. Like he wasn't allowed to go to the tournament. She's like, all right, I'll just shoot you later. And then like they were talking like they were gonna show up, but like the
So-
people running the convention like they had like a whole like arena set up for this competition. Like it was gonna be like a Pokemon stadium. Like it was gonna be perfect. With like hundreds of participants, and these two dudes show up with like a bunch of guns in their trunk, and the cops are already there, like waiting for them.
That's fucking weird as
So
hell.
they were about to shoot up a Pokemon convention, dude. Why would you do that to
Come
Pokemon?
on, man.
Why would
Meg
you
Turney
get
was even
so-
like, why would you do that to Pokemon?
Why would you get so mad over a video game that you just fucking?
Well, that's
shoot up
half
people?
the world.
Yeah, that.
First of
that's
all,
true.
it
I'm
wasn't a
sorry,
video
do you
game.
hear me
Pokemon
when I
cards, my
play
boy.
with you guys?
Oh yeah.
Well, we have
what?
worse. We've had worse.
Cool.
Well, okay. Yeah.
But see,
Come on,
Just
man.
say everybody's
Yeah.
name.
Let's just say everybody's name.
Yeah, my social security number is, take it down.
Six six six
You
nine
made that
six
joke
nine
already.
6 9.
I'm
You
just
did?
gonna, yeah, you
Zero
made
one
that
zero
joke
zero
already.
Exactly.
I know,
zero
Zach.
one zero zero.
Never mind, forget
You
about
can't reuse
But yeah,
jokes, guys.
I'm
Come
actually
on.
good though.
I must
Stay
say that was
original.
probably the worst experience with somebody. I mean, it was interesting because you never hear someone like that.
What?
Just straight. If she ever saw anybody, it was just screaming like crazy. Like
Yeah.
Emma, didn't you mute her because she was
I
screaming
did,
so
she
much?
was annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
God.
No,
All right.
dude.
Well, now she's getting roasted.
Hey,
I-
All right.
hey,
We're apologizing to you if you ever watch
Yeah.
this podcast.
it's all about freaking Waffle Bomber, man.
Waffle Bomber. Alright, let's not get into Waffle Bomber, but he's
No
apparently
idea.
my son now, and he says that I have a lot of
He
swag.
was
So shout out to my boy
obsessed
Waffle
with
Bomber.
you.
Waffle
He
bomber?
he didn't text me. He messaged me on Xbox for like a good like
He
week
messaged you,
straight.
like,
He's like,
5
"Hey
times.
Dad, you want to play Xbox?" And I was like, "Why do you call me Dad? Like, why don't you call your real dad?" Like, I was like, "So what do you call your real dad?" He's like, "Oh, I just call him by his first name now. You're way better. You have more swag than him." I was like, "Okay, well, you're like 6 and you're over here calling me Daddy." It's like,
Why are you calling your dad by his first name? That's
because apparently
I
I,
hate
was his
when people
dad.
That's
do that.
disrespect,
that's
man.
stupid, dude.
I don't
why,
like that.
why?
Well, I mean,
I don't know why
we
people
call
do
my
that.
dad Dennis the Menace.
Dennis
Either that or 18-wheeler because he
I
used
mean,
to drive trucks.
It's different when it's like a part of the
Yeah.
of a nickname,
Of a,
but when
like,
it's
joke.
just like a
like
regular,
Papa Slick.
Papa
Yeah.
Slick, I was reading.
when it's just when it's a regular like occurrence,
Shout out to Big Papa.
it's just like
Shout out to Big
you,
Papa.
they're your parents, and you should probably call them like mom and dad or
Mommy
Mommy
and
and Daddy.
mommy and daddy,
Mommies.
mama and dada or something like that. I
Yeah,
don't know. Just don't call them by their
Be like
first name.
Vegeta and be
That's
like, my mom's dead.
So weird, dude.
Shout out to my boy Vegeta.
The Prince of
Vagina?
all sins.
So also, for those who don't know, I went back to glasses about a
that's
good
true.
like
About
2
a
weeks
week
ago.
ago.
2
I
weeks
didn't
ago.
even know you
So
had
it's actually really
glasses.
funny because
They
you
just
went
came
back
out
to
of nowhere.
glasses and now Jerry wants to get contacts.
That's pretty weird. You have something on your eyelid.
Jerry. Yeah, I saw that a long
Jerry
time ago.
is
I
Sean's
But anyway,
basic
so
twin
I don't know
younger
why,
brother.
but like I hadn't had my glasses. I brought them to my brother's apartment about a year, or maybe it was spring break.
And
I had about a week.
Oh, Chris was ready.
He was so ready. I'm sorry. But anyway, so I left them there apparently, and my brother came home and he's found his glasses, but he thought those were mine and his were at home because I had left them there. So I was without my glasses for about a good year, And I honestly didn't care because I slept in my contacts. I was really reckless, all right? I most of the nights slept in my contacts.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, because I didn't really like my glasses. I didn't care for glasses, but then when I got them back just last Monday.
I've heard stories of people who, like, when they sleep with their contacts, it, like, rolls back to the
it can actually, like, get stuck to your pupil, and you have to, like, get surgery to get it off.
Your
It's
eyes
really,
get really red.
yeah, that happened to one of my coworkers.
You rascal.
No, dude, I had time to, like, 3 times out of 5
teacher.
out of the work week, I would always take them
Mr.
out.
Kowski. She came like to school like she got there late, like 20 minutes late. And it was like 4th grade. Our elementary school teacher was late, and she just comes in with like the most red eyes I've ever seen.
God. I remember the
She's
name.
like,
I remember her name, but I don't remember.
She was awesome,
her.
dude.
But yeah, anyway, so then my mom was telling me, like, it was just one morning. It was, like, I think, Monday. No, it was a Wednesday because I was going to math class at, like, 6. Yeah, I have one class Monday, Wednesday. It's the greatest. Nighttime classes are the greatest thing. Wabansi looks so amazing at night. But anyway, so I was like, you know what? I got my glasses back. They're Ray-Ban glasses, by the way. Not sponsored by them by any means.
We should, though. Ray-Ban, check it out.
Yeah, Ray-Bans. Go ahead and check out our podcast.
Ray-Rans.
Yeah, I forgot our name of our podcast tonight. It was the Dream what?
The Broast.
Yeah, Broast in the
Raveyard.
Broast in the Raveyard. There we go.
Yeah, it has to do with
tough
dreams,
say.
right?
It rolls right off your tongue. Anyway, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wear my glasses, and I put them back on, and I looked in the mirror. I was like, oh my god. What has my face been missing for like the last like 4 years?
Glasses are
He's trying to impress the girl in psychology class.
Yeah, they're more intellectual. You know, look, I walked into work
I liked wearing glasses. I used to wear glasses, and then I sat on my glasses, and I broke my glasses.
I walked into work.
But I've never had contacts.
Yeah, man.
I walked into work, and
I've been wearing glasses for like, ever since I was 7. I'm sorry, buddy. Go ahead, honey. I'm sorry.
I walked into work, and I was wearing my glasses, and my manager was just like, "Oh wow, it's the intellectual Matt," and I was like, "Well, thank you." I'm so proud of myself. But then,
glasses are in, bro.
But yeah, I made a tweet saying that I switched to glasses. It was the same night I made that Instagram post with the glasses and everything. I put it everywhere. And Josh immediately favorited it and was just like, "Glasses for days, boy." He put like the greater than symbol.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. So I wear glasses now. My mom was telling me to go back to contacts every once in a while so my eyes can stay used to it. No. I put my contacts back in, went from the mirror, like, it's just not the same.
I wore contacts for a solid like month, and then I'm just like,
I remember that.
Nah.
Wait, weren't you supposed to wear that bodysuit today?
My morph suit?
Yeah.
No, that's for our music video.
Yeah.
Are you actually gonna wear that in the music video?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not
Still in the
facing
planning
mom,
stages.
so.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, I actually kind of like
get a date
accidentally
for that.
messaged
So-
like a few people like asking them to be in the music video, but I like just was like, hey, do you have a minute for me to ask you a question? And then I was like, never mind, because it was just like when I asked my parents, I was like, is it cool if I have a Halloween party again? They were like, yeah, we'll see about that like next week when Dad's around. And I was like, okay, and I was like, never mind, don't worry about it. And then she's like, what? What were you gonna tell me? Like,
Yeah, it's like then you have to know.
Because then you have to tell, because it's just like, why would you just say never mind? Why are you saying never mind? What's going on? What are you doing, bro?
Well, I kind of assumed you were gonna.
So I like sent her like a paragraph, like 3 paragraphs explaining myself, and I was like, so yeah, never mind. That's basically how I ended. I was like, so
you're
yeah,
not
never
having
mind.
a Halloween party?
No, we will. It's gonna happen. It might not be on Halloween, but it'll be around. It'll be on Halloween. It's a Saturday.
Yeah, I'm probably
Why
gonna
not?
try to get home probably that Friday then.
Yee. And we're not gonna do costumes. We're just gonna do like classy. Like if you have any like club wear or anything like that, Sean, you may have to go on like Amazon.
I have to go on Amazon.
I'm gonna wear that mask that we wore. It's,
Not sponsored by Amazon.
yeah, that's the creepiest
Oh,
mask
dude.
of all
Check it
time.
out.
Amazon, check out our
wrap around
podcast.
my. Hey,
Check out our Broast
around
in
your
the
what?
Raveyard.
rapper.
Did Sean's mind just stop working? What happened?
Yeah. Wrap
You'll
around
hear
your
it. You'll hear
what?
this on the podcast.
Okay. On the
We're on the
podcast. Oh
Hey.
my god, look at that freaking sound. It's just so thick.
solid like.
Unlike Sean.
Was I the only one there?
Yeah, you were. But no, would glow sticks be okay then?
Yes.
Glow sticks?
Yeah. No,
Oh, yeah,
I
for
still have
sure.
glow sticks from our.
Dude, glow
from
sticks
our,
are so
senior
in
thing.
there. That's
so I
so
can still
top,
wear that,
bro.
and then I have a light
Ah,
shirt.
shit.
So yeah, I could. Yeah, I could do glow sticks.
I'm going
disgusting.
70s like
Dude, I'm going
Afro.
glow
We should go
sticks.
20s, bro.
I'm going freaking glow sticks.
Why don't we do a music video? Oh, it has no lyrics. I was gonna say to that song that we were listening to earlier, the one that I found on YouTube that isn't on Google Music. Google sponsor us, by the way. Check out our podcast.
Check us out.
Everybody sponsor us. Everybody.
We need everybody.
All
But
the money.
so yeah, it was called "In the Mood to Twerk."
Yeah,
In the Mood to Twerk, the boost bass version.
That's a good song.
It was amazing.
In the mood.
I was gonna say that because that's got like a 20s feel to it, but yeah. You started like acting like da-da-da-da-da-da.
It's a good song, man. I don't even know how I found that song.
John, are you gonna join the jazz band at NIU or
I
not?
want
Speaking of
to.
jazz, but
I want to. I just did
Speaking
marching
of the
band because we got
No,
I
speaking
could
of
get
jazz.
a scholarship.
Hey.
Scholars.
Being in marching band and stuff, so I did that.
Follow him at Yao Pigs.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, follow your boy Sean
Why
at
have-
Yowpix.
now that you have a Twitter account about you, why not just get a Twitter account at this point?
Yeah,
Just be
come
like
on,
the
man.
real Yao Ming.
How about
The real Yao Ming.
That's
But you
a-
don't
that's
like
a
the other
pretty
account,
taken
like
action.
put the
that's
periods
taken
at the
by-
end, like
That's actually taken by Yao Ming.
oh
It's
wow, the
just-
real Yao Ming.
Is
Yeah.
the real Yao
Just
Ming.
be the other real Yao Ming.
the other real Yao
You don't have to
Ming.
put that in your description though. Like your name might have to be like Fred Word, like 5876.
Hey, if this video gets 3 likes, 3 whole likes,
Nah.
Sean will make
Sean
a Twitter
will make a
account.
Twitter
Make
account.
it risky anus
No.
420.
Nah.
3
I'm not getting
whole
one.
likes.
I'm not getting a
4.
Twitter.
Oh, it'll get
I'm not
like
getting
up
a
to
Twitter.
5 likes.
4, 5,
As many as you tell me, I'm
likes.
not getting a Twitter.
If you get us to 420 likes, Sean will make a Twitter account.
420.
Okay, that
Wait,
happens.
Sean, you
120.
don't have a Twitter?
No, he doesn't.
I never had.
He's the only one who does have a Twitter.
Yeah.
He's lame,
Mine.
in my opinion.
I've just
The
been
real
hearing
lame.
screaming from upstairs. The
I
rest of them are about to
They're,
record a Let's Play
they're
after this.
becoming restless.
They're gonna lose that hype before they
We're
do.
at an hour. We might as well, just be like.
We'll give it an extra like 8
you know,
minutes. We'll get to that nice 109.
A nice 109.
Yeah. Sorry, Zach, if you're gonna be upset that we went to 109, but guess what? YOLO!
Living like Larry.
Living it up like
like
Living
Larry
like
Bird.
Bird. That's Larry. Living like Larry Bird.
Larry
A.k.a.
Bird.
sitting in a
Anyone
line.
Anyone who
for
watched the
5.5
last podcast
hours.
knows that if you rub your boy Griffin's beard here, you go ahead and you get that 1,000 height points.
That's 1,000.
That's
1000.
Someone drew a picture of me.
Emma's like, here, come
Yeah, I
here.
saw that.
She was like, come here, Griffin.
Yeah, like someone drew a picture of me with the beard.
Oh!
in one of my
I
academic
saw that. That was a
classes.
good drawing.
It was a
It's a really good drawing.
She's like an architecture major, and
Oh, of course.
she
Hot.
like straight up she straight up like drew other pictures of other people in the class, and like
So
it was
creepy.
during.
Did she ask, or did she just like?
She
look
just
at
kind
you and
of
was
she just kind of
like,
does it,
I'm gonna draw
Hey.
you.
and I was like, I'm all right with it because I mean it looks good.
Is she cute?
Hey.
Oh. Me and Griffin both, bro. Me and him are in that hot seat for that.
Yes.
All right. Question. He said yes. He said yes, guys. Has anyone had a day that was literally too perfect, like too many things were going right that you became paranoid? Because usually when so much good stuff happens, there's gotta be some big drop where like something bad happens.
No.
My
Unfortunately
day,
not.
No.
my day.
Were you having
on
a day?
Thursday. It was that same day.
Yeah,
everything
were you
was going
having
well.
a day?
You were
I was having a day, just like that guy downtown
dad?
Chicago. I was having a day. Straight up, everything was going too right.
Well,
Some
explain
good
that
stuff
reference
happened with
in due
that girl
time.
I had a crush on in my psychology class. Some good stuff happened there. Some I gave my speech.
Oh.
Did you guys talk? Speech.
Oh.
I won't go into details.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, what does that mean?
No.
I won't go into details. We don't have time. We don't have time
No,
to talk
I
about
don't
it.
know. I don't know what you're gonna
But
bring up.
I was
but-
I was
You
driving
got
home,
like
and I
you
hit
got
like
7
every
minutes.
I hit like
about
every
this.
good thing on the radio, like every good song. Baby, I'm worth it.
Bad Blood?
Bad Blood. I love rock and roll. Freaking some Bon Jovi came on, Shot Through the Heart, and I was just jamming
the
so
same
hard.
station?
And I was like, this is the greatest moment
On
of
one
my life.
station.
Like it
Like
was.
101.9.
No,
On one
I switched between stations. 103.5 and 104.3. Go ahead and sponsor us. Check out our podcast.
Yeah, check us
Everybody give
Kiss
us
FM.
money.
So anyway,
All the
so I was just trying to.
time.
I was like, this is the greatest thing. But I was like, I'm gonna go home. Titan's gonna have ripped up the couch. Something's gonna go wrong. I was paranoid to go home. I got home. I was like looking around my house. I was like, all right, what's gonna ruin it? What's gonna ruin my day? Because things are going way too well for me. And there was nothing wrong. And I was like, all right, that's fine. I'm just gonna play some video games. And then my mom texted me. She's like, hey, can you go pick up Alyssa at OHS? At that moment, I was like, I'm gonna get into a car accident and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna
Yes.
I was so scared. No, but here's the worst part. I left my house driving, and I had the music playing. The music was again on point. It was amazing. I got to that intersection on Tuscany and Orchard.
Yeah.
And I was about to take the left, and there was a car flooring down the road. And I was like, I can make it before this car. So I went about 35. And the speed limit on that road is 25 miles an hour. And I was going about 35 to 40 right out of that turn. I looked to my left, there's a cop sitting there. And I was like, well, I'm fucked. This is it. This is where my day just goes to shit. The cop didn't give a shit.
Hey.
They never really
guy.
do
Either
that.
me, I almost got in a car accident, and I almost got pulled over. I was like, this is amazing. Got to school, picked up my sister.
I like how it went from, oh no, my dog probably ripped up to my couch, to, I'm gonna die in a car accident.
100 to
Oh, no!
0 to 100 real quick.
Hey man, I would have died having a great day. So
You would have died
props to
having
me.
a day.
Having a day, dude. I would meet that dad and have him be like, dude, I creeped on you through some binoculars, bro.
Yeah, so that can be explained pretty quickly, I think. So we went down to the Blackhawks parade, the championship, because
Sean and Griffin.
we're the best city in the world. That's
Gurler,
damn
Griffin,
right.
and
yeah.
Sean.
Yeah, without Chris, because he had to
Chris-
stay at home for the
Chris
plumber.
got
We didn't
super
come
cheese.
until 6
I got
o'clock.
cheese. I was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Shout out to the plumber
So
sponsor.
after we
Sponsor,
went,
hey plumber, go ahead and sponsor our podcast.
Hey.
my cousin has this bomb condo
Yeah.
in downtown
It's lit.
Chicago.
Literally the most
It's like-
beautiful place I've ever been
It's
in.
about 22 floors up, right on Michigan
Don't
Avenue,
talk about it, bro.
and
This
it
makes
looks
me wanna
out
get so
over
bad.
all of like Millennium Park, and you can see the whole like lakefront.
Almost
And you
like,
can
oh
see
my
the city
God.
from the front.
That
You can
sounds
see the
beautiful.
Putting her hand on her
It's
heart.
I'm
nice
gonna cry.
because my cousin's pretty awesome.
She's
because-
loaded.
Yeah.
She's got the
Her
moolah.
fam's loaded.
But yeah, so they were having like a bit of an after party. So instead of making the way to Soldier Field where they were having the rally, we just stayed and watched at the apartment. And Matthew was having a day with the binoculars, and they were really big binoculars to where you could look out.
Yeah,
to,
me
like,
and Little
the whole
Yao
city.
Ming were kind of creeping on. There was a restaurant at the bottom of another building adjacent from us. There was a restaurant on the bottom floor. Me and Sean were literally just creeping on the people, like seeing what they were eating. Like, oh, that dude's eating spaghetti. And then we looked over and there was this park, and you can go on from there.
Yeah. And so they looked over at the park, and there was a dad with his kids in the stroller,
he was with
right?
3 kids.
He was with 3 kids, and he
By
looked
himself.
By himself, and all the kids were playing around. And Matthew just goes, "Oh, that dad is having a day."
I was like, that dude's having a
He's
day.
like, that dad
and
down
Sean's
there?
like, what?
He's having a day.
Yeah, and then Sean recorded. I seriously looked super gone in that Snapchat video. I looked so
we were tired
gone.
that day, dude. We
Well,
got
that
up
wind had
really-
trashed my hair so much. I didn't have
Damn,
my
I
comb.
gotta get up.
I didn't have my pocket comb with me.
Come on, man. You said that last week.
Bro.
How was it last week?
Huh? Well, I have to get up early. I have to get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Let us know when it gets tonight.
Hey,
I have to go to
man.
church.
Hey, hit your boy Chris up at that Party City.
Yeah,
at 109,
yeah,
give us a
Party
thumbs
It's
up
almost
so we can start
it's almost
wrapping up.
Halloween, guys. He's working at Party City.
Yeah.
Hit him up.
Are
Visit
you
your boy Chris
really?
at Party
That's
City.
gonna get insane.
I'm gonna be dancing in the street. They already
Wait, are
told
you
me.
just working at Party City, or are you working
Really?
at the Halloween like?
Are you gonna be that
City.
dude wearing like the
Oh.
clown
Yeah.
costume up on the road?
Yeah.
No way!
They're like, really?
Alright, I have a quick story. Alright,
God.
so me, Kevin, and my brother were driving around Illinois State, and there was this dude dressed as the Statue of Liberty. He was like the road, like there's like a 4-lane road. There's a ditch that goes down on both sides, and then there's like a little foothill on both sides. And there was this dude sitting in a Statue of Liberty costume, just laying like this. He looked like he straight hated. He was like slouched over with
He
his
was-
head hanging down
he
with
was
his legs
not
out.
having a day.
He was having the worst day.
He was
He
not
looked
having a
so
day. He was
sad.
the opposite of
we
the
were
dad.
laughing so hard because he wasn't even advertising anything. There was just this black dude in a Statue of Liberty costume, just like so down. We were dying looking at this dude. He looked like he was having the worst day of his life.
The poor guy. And you were sitting there laughing.
Hey, Statue of Liberty guy, go ahead and check out our podcast and sponsor us.
Give us money.
I'll give you the
That's how we should like always like
Anytime we
end our
mention
videos.
anything.
It's just like, oh, go ahead and give us a sponsor. Give us money.
Money.
Give us
Think
all
of the
never-
children.
Think of the children.
We're saving.
We
the
are children.
No, we're not.
I'm 5 years old.
We're
I'm technically a
legally
child.
adults.
Sean's a child.
I'm
Sean
15.
Think
is
of me.
actually
Think of little
He's
Yao
got the
Ming,
mind
the
of a
Asian.
child.
I got him. One last roast.
For
That
5
last
cents a
roast.
day, you
Roast
can
never
help
ends.
Yao Ming grow up to be a healthy human being instead
A
of
healthy
the drug
adopted
addict
human
like
being.
he is now. Sean, please
And
stop.
alcoholic. Sean's an alcoholic now,
He's
guys.
literally snorting cocaine right now.
Yeah.
Where's that line, bro? He's on his
Look,
arm.
he's on his phone. He's probably texting his drug dealer. For
No,
more
he's texting
coke,
grandma.
Right?
You know what was
He's
really
texting
funny?
grandma. No, here's the plot twist. Grandma is his drug dealer.
Oh god.
Oh my
I
god.
just
That
Oh
just
my
hit me,
God.
bro. That just blew my
Hey,
mind.
that's like-
that just blew my
that-
mind. Turn
that
off
just
the
changed
light.
life.
M. Night Shyamalan
Dude,
right
this
now?
is the pic.
It's at the
This came out
government. It's
when I was
not
looking
like
when
a.
you said that because I got a
It says,
notification.
"Hey, Camel." Wait,
No,
what
it's a
day
memory,
is it
but like
one more
but-
time.
No, it's
Shout out to Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction. Sponsor us, Samuel L. Jackson. Give us
Go ahead and watch our
money.
Yeah,
podcast.
boy.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
he went off. Is it? We have
Yep.
to amend.
Oh,
All right, it's
yeah.
time to wrap up.
all right.
Well-
We'll see you guys next week.
All right,
Not
we-
all of us will be
all right.
here though next week.
Yeah.
Though.
So once again, it's Gurler.
Official big boy.
little
And
Yao Ming.
Oh, thanks, Dan. You just interrupted Emma.
Come on.
Oh, Emma, you have the right to just totally just screw him not. Oh God.
Hey, no, just
Whoa!
Just roast him.
Stop complaining.
Emma, I've been sexually harassed.
And I guess, Griffin, I'll see you guys in 2
All right,
weeks.
but just so you know, all of
I
us
might be
5
here
here,
next week.
we are legitimately the dream team.
The dream
Yeah, that was kind of creepy. I was getting goosebumps during that.
I know, really.
All right.
All right.
Well, we'll see you guys
next week.
Next week, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.